The Ford Vignale Valencia Sailing Week was the first regatta of the 2015 Super Series. It featured no less than 12 boats, the biggest and most competitive fleet in the 3-year history of the series, 9 of them brand new, only 4 had done any practice racing.
In 2012, we were basically 4 boats, and people were saying that this class was dead, and then now you can see this is the best monohull racing in the world you can get, and we have more and more boats coming here, more owners are joining, and they're all high levels. This is amazing to be sailing here this week. It's been amazing. It's such a good fleet.
It's a great circuit, 12 boats here in Valencia. God, it's fantastic, and all the boats are quite equal, so you can find yourself back in the pack real easy, and it's hard to come back. So very, very good teams here and great racing.
Yeah, this was our first experience on the boat with a new boat, so we're getting to know it, and nice to know we're right in the mix there. So this racing is so close. It's good to see so many boats, coming into the same mark at the same time. I don't think there'll be any one boat dominate the series this year.
So alongside this escalation in the level of the sporting competition, the 52 Super Series have new partners in 11th hour racing. So the circuit is becoming more environmentally aware and promoting sustainability through the fleet and around the world.
ISAF came up with is this Rule 55, which is you can't throw anything in the water. And one of the biggest consequences of that was we used to put wool around our spinnakers every time you would get it ready for a spinnaker set. And when that rule came in, we as a class, which was really great, adopted it straight away, where a lot of classes still have an exception for if you want to wool your spinnakers, you can wool your spinnakers. Here at the 52 class, we adopted the new rule straight away, and now we've all got these Velcro tabs or zippers or whatever. Every team's come up with their own things, and it turns out now every time we pack the spinnaker, we say to ourselves, why the heck didn't we do this 20 years ago? It's so much easier than putting wool on every time, and then we're just chucking wool into the water every day. And it may not seem like a big deal, but in a fleet of 12 boats with a whole bunch of spinnaker sets every day, there's a lot of wool gets thrown in the water every single day if we kept doing that. So now that's been eliminated, and that's great.
We've tried to make a big effort to reduce our waste. So one of the things that we've done is we've eliminated single-use plastic water bottles, and we have reusable bottles that we use on the boat and also in the containers, so that we essentially have no plastics that we throw away anymore. And so we've completely eliminated all sorts of single-use plastics, which is great.
The TP52 is proving increasingly inclusive. Dalton DeVos at 23 made his debut on the helm of Quantum Racing, and Austin Fragaman, a little bit older, enjoying things just as much on Interlodge.
I find every race to be exciting, and each regatta to be a challenge in itself, and it's fun to have some newcomers in the fleet like Dalton. So he's good competition, and it makes it that much better to have younger people.
I'm just enjoying this as much as I possibly can. Sailing with these guys, sailing against owners like Austin and the rest of the fleet is just an absolute privilege for me.
Could you anticipate still being racing at Austin's age? Is that part of your desire?
I sure hope so. That would be awesome. I hope I can still be racing at this level.
Correspondingly, Austin, would you like to be 23 doing this?
I would definitely like to be I'd be 23 doing this. I didn't start racing in any larger keel boat until I was much older than Dalton. So he's got a big jump on me from a development standpoint. He's starting this young.
After 11 races, Ran Racing come out on top with 45 points, Allegre second on 48, Sled on 53, just 2 points separating third and fifth. Valencia delivered fantastic conditions. The reliable sea breeze that brought the America's Cup here in years past delivered 11 races, all of them extremely close, with Ran Racing coming out on top in the end, just beating rivals Allegre, one of the newcomers to the circuit.
You know, it's been a good week. We've been really enjoying it, and we're going to miss out. You know, Porto Cervo is a great place to go sailing, so you know we're going to be watching it from the virtual eye, I guess, and missing it. But then we're going to be looking forward to Portals in the Worlds.
So that's it. Join us again in a couple of weeks' time in Porto Cervo when the 52 Super Series carries on all over again.